then, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Happy Hungry Hibby. Yes, that's me. What I'm really been anticipating covering is off the back of doing the Berbere spice, which is an Ethiopian spice. Please check out the video here. I wanted to cover something which is a really traditional Ethiopian staple, which is called Injera. I found so much inspiration on other YouTube channels where I've been commenting on their pages because there's different stages of fermentation, and there's also some quick cheats which I've also seen in this Bosch book here. By cheating, you can simply add a yeast and a little bit of sugar to speed up the fermentation process. But really what I want to do is I want to do it over so many days and actually start my own starter culture. This is where I found some inspiration from the Fermentation River Cottage handbook, which is brilliant, by Rachel the Fample. There's a whole section on here about sourdoughs and batters, but funny enough they've not actually covered Injera, which is interesting because there's dosas, which is Indian, there's also Spanish types of batters, there's also a buckwheat gillette, which is like a buckwheat pancake. And this is what this is. It is a form of a pancake, but it uses some ancient grains, which I'm really excited about covering. Now, it's not easy to get hold of. It is the teff. I've not been able to actually find flour, and it's very hard to find in retailers within the UK. But this is the actual whole teff grain. And if you look closely, it is really, really small and fine. So in order to make your own flour, all you need to do is get a coffee or spice grinder and then grind it into a flour. But there's also other ancient grains, which includes this organic buckwheat from Duff's farm. Now I'm going to use a combination of different flours. If it was a traditional Ethiopian pancake, yes, you'd probably just use teff grain. I'm going to use the buckwheat flour, I'm going to make some of my own teff flour, and I'm going to use some spelt flour. So in order to make this, I'm going to use 3 different types of flours. Grind some of my own teff flour, buckwheat flour, organic, spelt and rye flour. Now there's many different variations of Injera, and I've seen some really interesting videos where you've got a real spectrum of different colours you can have. It's a real art. You can experiment and adventure as much as you want into making Injera. For me, I've made this before, and this is the perfect one that I like, and also to create that diversity of different flours. And then what I'm going to also add is a tablespoon of the organic coconut sugar, and then finally 500 mils of lukewarm water. I'm going to create this batter and I'm going to allow it to ferment in one of my special jars for so many days, which I'm going to check up on, and then we'll show you how to make your own Injera pancakes. So let's get going. And then here we have it, the Injera, which is the fermented pancake. Can we look at that? Absolutely amazing. And don't worry about the rustic look. Really good thing. It's got like, it'll have like a sheen underneath, completely done without any oil. And then I've done this really special, authentic Ethiopian Shiro Wat, and then some nice green jalapeno chilies. So just gonna try this, like so. Some green jalapenos in, and let's try. Wow, that's absolutely amazing. The curry sauce really complements it well. Think how flavoursome and how cheap that is to make, but also super, super healthy. So really do hope you're enjoying the show. Please do subscribe, lots of love and passion going into this. Also check out my Berbere recipe, Shiro Wat. There's also have the Berbere spice in, so a really authentic Ethiopian recipe. On Tuesdays every fortnight at 4 PM. Have a great week, take care, bye.